It's Madden NFL 22, where division rivals will clash in the NFC North. It's the Lions and the Vikings, and it's coming up next.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis, we welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today, it's a black and blue matchup in the NFC North between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now it's gone. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here. A first down throw for Cousins. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He's to the 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 24 yards for Dalvin Cook. And the Vikings on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. They got it done.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Khalif Raymond now. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
For the right play, yeah.
That too. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Throwing on third. Goff. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flat.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 71 yards. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Raymond now on the return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. And it's third down. A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll get this off to Swift. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Play action now. Cousins. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Cousins. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Vikings! Tyler Conklin, 47 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Raymond now on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
From the 35 on second down, Goff will try and set up the screen to Swift. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Goff on first down. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Here's Goff. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the...
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. And that looked almost to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Raymond now on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jared Goff and the rest of the Lions offense set to go to work once more. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on you.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Throw caught by Raymond. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Goff on third down. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, here's Goff. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To the air again, Goff. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And that drops the deficit from 28 to 25. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the 3rd quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
To throw, Cousins. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
I'm
at 28 to 30.
A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Lions will get the
I
football
think
back in terrific field position. So they'll come up
I
first and 10
just
now from the 33.
No, I'm playing this regular.
Gone.
That fast forward
Out to the left there, complete to the tight end, Hawkinson.
Yeah.
He's good.
Hold on a second. I changed my... I'm in my ear.
Out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good game and a 1st down.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
You think they're going to get all that snow?
I'm not sure.
They aren't saying how much
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Isn't it coming Tuesday or something?
To throw is gone.
I thought it was Tuesday. Better get your own.
And he's going to be taken down
It's
there.
supposed to rain.
Sack back at the 32. Dalvin Tomlinson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This defense,
If
they
they
just
do it
continue to
40,
feast.
then
5 sacks
they
now as a
lose.
unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the
You should have
quarterback.
seen the
And we're
coach's
seeing
face.
it come
His
from a
face
variety
was,
of places as well.
he
Sometimes
looks
just the
creepy.
guys up front
Just
getting
because
to him.
how big
Other
the
times
smile
you
is.
have extra guys rushing
Get
the
him,
quarterback,
get him,
twists
get
and
him.
stunts. It's been a
Oh my God.
variety, and
Fucking
they've
get
had
him.
no way
Do
of blocking
something,
them.
you idiots.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
The only way they've
When
been
that
getting
drive
this
started,
is from
they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Patterson's kick is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing,
Yeah,
any
I'm
points you
hoping
see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away?
They inched closer.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, because we were doing a special game, that's why they were so easy to bring.
Here's 2nd and 10.
128 or 15, whatever it was.
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense that you can do that.
Here's Cousins.
Oh, that was way too early.
And his throw here is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Vikings. Oh,
that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Yeah, it's their team.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Like they're probably in the mediums. They're so-so, but
4th down, Cousins.
Oh,
it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Come on, from Michigan, you suck.
On 1st down, it's gone.
I'd rather root for the Minnesota Vikings than root for the
incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a...
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39. Eric Kendricks in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job?
You didn't make it.
This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Oh,
And
yeah.
nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just steered the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins.
Goes
right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 41 yards. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's polished on by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Oh, you would
And
go
it'll
the
come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Flag.
Pressure will get to him.
But that's for me.
He goes
That's
down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Throw this in one of my dudes. Oh, you would.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Goff's throw into the hands of Reynolds here.
Just the way he started.
A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
I wonder if it's if he was the one that started.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Dalvin Tomlinson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh! Jeez.
Westbrook now on the return.
Oh my God, there's like 20 million of them right
So
there.
a change of possession here on the punt. Now the offense will take over with a new set of
All
downs.
over freaking Detroit people were like,
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
hard place.
The outcome of this one,
Well,
we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player or broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout,
Because you won every game as a
Oh
player.
my God,
I think about being blown out. And
You
no,
guys didn't think about
They're
that
going to
one.
score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. The 4 touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead,
42-6.
they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
I actually kind of like that.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Raymond now on the return.
Oh my God, get him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Detroit getting set to go now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Because all 3 people are freaking
On 2nd and 10, gone.
Come on, come on.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers. We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Oh my God, there's so many people. There's so many people.
A very good return there, giving an even 20 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
No,
Let's
why
discuss how we
do
got
this?
here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Cook running on 1st down, but this defense up to the task there as they stop him before he can even get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 1 officially. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to maneuver. Cook able to escape. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 108 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At least one last then I would be really good.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
I never stopped to actually hear what they said at the end. So who's going to the thing? Because who played tonight?
Oh, the Bengals are going.
Yeah.
Then, the Rams and the 49ers are playing right now.
Yeah.
Last I knew it was tied.
Ram and 49ers.
Currently, the Rams are trailing the 49ers 10-7 in the third quarter.
Who's winning now?
49ers. Huh. Interesting.